Hey guys, this is Razor. What is going on? I wanted to put together a quick tutorial to show you how I install mods and how I run Minecraft. In my opinion, this is the easiest way to run Minecraft, especially if you're going to install a bunch of mods or if you want to run several different instances of Minecraft. So in other words, you want to run vanilla Minecraft, but then you also want to run another version of Minecraft that has the technical mods in it, or Thaumcraft or something like that. You may want to have several different instances of Minecraft for that reason. So the product I recommend is MultiMC. This is a free program, and you just download it from their website. It's at this address here. Go to this download link and select Windows and download the program. When you download it, you're just going to get one file. It's just an executable file, and that's all there is to it. There's no installation that you have to do or anything. So the first thing to do is to create a folder on your computer somewhere that you want to start installing Minecraft mods and MultiMC. So the place that I'm going to do it for this tutorial is just at the root of my C drive. So I'm going to bring up the C drive here, which I just went here, go to C drive, and I'm just going to create a brand new folder here, and I'm just going to call it Minecraft. You can create this folder anywhere you want to on your computer, and what I'm going to do is put MultiMC in this folder to begin with, and I've already downloaded all the files today that I'm going to be using for the tutorial, but when you do it, of course, if you don't already have the mods, you'll need to download each one of them, and I'll put links to all the mods that I'll be using. But off screen here I have all the mods that I've already downloaded. So the first one is just MultiMC itself, and I'm gonna copy that in there. So this is what you would get when you download the MultiMC program. The second thing you're going to want to do is create a folder to store all the downloaded mods. So let's just create a new folder, and let's just call it Minecraft mods. And then what I usually do is I put the version of Minecraft at the end, so that I know that all of these mods are specifically for Minecraft 1.2.5. When new versions come out, or if you want to save older versions, you can create more than one of these folders and keep them separated that way. So let's go inside this folder, and I want to create two additional folders. And the reason for two folders, one of them I'm going to call client jar, and the other one I'm going to call client mods. And the reason for that is there are two places that mods need to go within the Minecraft folder system. The first one is the jar file itself, and if you don't know what the jar file is, that's okay. I'll kind of explain that in a few minutes. And then there's a mods folder within Minecraft that most of the mods will go into. So MultiMC needs to know about each type of those mods. So the first thing I'd like to do is just go back here and run MultiMC by itself, no mods yet. And when you first bring it up, it'll check to see if it's the latest version and so forth, and get itself configured. Then you'll be presented with just basically a blank window. So now it's time to create our first instance of Minecraft. So you just click this button, and the first instance I want to create is just for vanilla Minecraft, and so I'm just going to call it vanilla, and it will contain no mods at all. This is just how you would play normal Minecraft. So you double click this guy, and you're going to want to fill in your username and password, same as you would if you're just running Minecraft normally. And I'm going to tell it to remember my username and remember the password. What this is doing is telling MultiMC to remember it, so the next time you run an instance you don't have to keep typing that in. So we're just going to go ahead and hit login, and now MultiMC is going to download Minecraft the same as Minecraft, the Minecraft launcher would do the first time you run Minecraft, and then it's going to go ahead and run it. And there we go, standard Minecraft. At this point you don't really even have to run anything else. If you wanted to, you could go ahead and play and add, whatever you want to do. But for this demo, I'm just going to go ahead and just quit. And what it's done is behind the scenes, it's created all the files and folders that it needs to run a vanilla version of Minecraft. And anytime you want to run it, just double click it, and that's all you need to do. First you would need to run MultiMC. It'll come up, you'll see the vanilla is there, double click it and go from there. Log in and run it. So it can run vanilla as well as installing mods. So, but the first the second instance that I would like to create is one that I would like to use for all the standard mods that I install for every instance. So it's like a starter template for any other instance that I would use. These are all the basic mods that I always use, and so let's create that now. So I'm just going to hit new again, and I'm going to call this one template, and we need to go ahead and run this for the first time so that it can go ahead and download Minecraft and get things set up. If you don't do that, can kind of cause some problems, so it's better to go ahead and launch it first and let Minecraft do its thing. You don't really need to create any worlds or anything, just quit the game once again. Behind the scenes again, I can show you that real quick. If you right click, you can say view folder, and this is what it's created behind the scenes. Just a few configuration files and so forth for MultiMC, and then the actual Minecraft folder. This is a standard Minecraft folder that you would get just by running normal Minecraft. If you're wondering what the jar file is, if you don't know, inside this bin folder for Minecraft there's this minecraft.jar, and this is just the main code for Minecraft. And to install a mod, to certain mods, you have to put those mods directly inside the jar file, the Minecraft jar file. And so that's why there are two types. The second place, and the way, well, first of all, the way you would do that in the past was you would open that jar file with some sort of archiving program, WinZip or WinRAR, something like that. I have WinRAR. So if you open that with it, you'll see that there's a ton of files and folders. And to install a jar-based mod, you would just copy those files directly into this jar file. So, but to avoid all that, MC does all that, or MultiMC does all that for you behind the scenes. So I just wanted to show you that in case you didn't know. Okay, so we have our template. We've run it once to get everything set up. So the first thing I want to do is install the jar mods in this template. So I'm going to say edit mods. I right clicked on that, by the way. Say edit mods, and you'll be presented with the edit mods window, and there's 3 tabs up here at the top. The first tab is for the jar mods, the second tab is for the mods that go in the mods folder, and then this is resources. I don't have any mods right now that use the resources tab, so I'm not even going to really cover that. That's for extra sounds and and so forth, that you know, if a mod tells you that you need to install a certain file in the resources folder, you'll know where to go. So let's start with the jar, and I've already downloaded, of course, the main jar files that I need, and these are pretty basic. So let me just drag these in. You just drag and drop from Explorer straight into this window, and the first one that you're going to need is Minecraft Forge. This one is basically the enabler that allows all the other mods to work. So you're going to need to download, in this case, the time of this video anyway, this is pretty much the latest version. I don't know if it's the exact latest version. You're going to want the version that that whatever mods you install, they will tell you what version of Forge that they require, and you know, usually you want to get at least that version or higher. So I know that all the mods that I'm going to install, the version of this version of Forge will work for all of those. So the next one is Optifine. This is optional, of course. Some people don't use Optifine, but for me, it works out well because it enhances your video quality. It lets you control your video settings, optimize your frame rate, and so forth, and that's important for doing YouTube videos, for instance. So I like using it. Next one, single player commands. Single player commands gives you the console, the bottom of the screen in Minecraft, and allows you to type in commands, and I can show you that later. And then of course we want not enough items. There are two files for not enough items, and I want to drag both of those in at the same time. So if we look back on this, I've brought up the web page for NEI, and if we take a look down here, most of your mods, by the way, are going to be located on the Minecraft forums. At least the links to the mods will be there. The opening post usually has the information for the mod. So in the case of NEI, if we look down here, not enough items, and we keep moving down. Here's the install instructions and how to download it, and it tells you that you're going to need to install the Code Chicken core into the jar before you can use NEI. And it also tells you that it must be installed in the jar. So this is how I know that these files need to go in the jar, is just from the instructions on these web pages. So back in no, not the web page. Back in the Edit Mods screen, I've downloaded the Code Chicken core and not enough items both. So the core is needed. It's a prerequisite for not enough items, and all of the mods that go in the jar file, the order in which they're loaded by MultiMC are important. And if you just click and drag, you can drag these mods into any location in the list. For the Code Chicken core, I believe it needs to go in front or loaded before not enough items, so I'm going to drag it in front there. The Forge definitely has to go at the very top because it has to be loaded before any of these others. I don't believe it matters which is loaded first, Multifine or single player commands or not enough items. I believe those can go in just about any order, but you definitely want Code Chicken core before not enough items. Okay, so what I'm going to do is run Minecraft once more with just these jar file mods installed, just to make sure everything's working fine, and let these mods create their configuration files and all the support files that they need first before I install any other mods. If you're unsure, you can always just start with Forge first and install each one of these mods one at a time, and that'll be fine too. I happen to know that I can install all these all at once and it'll be fine. So let's just go ahead and run it again. You see that it's adding these class files and doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes to get it ready to go. And here we are, and we've got some new information on the screen. We see that the Forge is loaded here. Optifine is loaded. The Forge now includes the Forge mod loader, which is needed to load any other mods. And then it says we have 3 mods loaded. We have a new button called Mods. If you click on that, you can see that there are all the mods that we've loaded. So the mod loader itself, Optifine, Code Chicken Core, and then Forge itself, and then not enough items. So let's go ahead, just to verify, let's go ahead and create a new world and make sure everything's running right, and then we can see the NEI screen, and all of the other mods are working correctly. Okay, so we can see right there single player commands was loaded, and if I press E, we get the NEI screen. We have 7 pages of items and blocks on NEI, which are all the vanilla items in Minecraft. And so this is all this basic stuff. If you don't know very much about NEI, it's a very cool plugin. One of the most important parts to know about this is you go to options and you can go from cheat mode to recipe mode. And so when I do say a YouTube recording and I don't want to cheat, stay legit, I go to recipe mode, and now all of these options over here have disappeared for cheating, basically. So, and when you click an item over here, it won't give it to you. It'll show you the recipe for it instead. So that's pretty cool. And so that's about it for that. Let's see, what else did we load? We loaded single player commands. So if I type T, you can see that that's working. We can type in a command like fly, and you know, fly around, whatever. So that's working fine. We hit escape and go to options, video settings. We can see that I didn't show you the video settings for standard Minecraft, but if you've seen that screen before, you'll know that there's not near this many buttons. So there's a lot more options for Optifine as far as video settings go. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'll tell you a few things that I usually do. If you want to increase the performance of Minecraft, your computer's a little slower, you might want to turn these graphics from fancy to fast. You'll want to turn this OpenGL to fast. You may want to shorten the render distance down to maybe normal, and you want to change this performance option here to maximum frames per second. Other than that, everything else is pretty much just little tweaks here and there to increase the speed. I usually, for YouTube, will increase the brightness all the way so that you guys can see a little bit easier inside of caves and so forth. So other than that, I think we've pretty much tested everything we've installed so far. So let's quit out of here and move on to our next thing. The next thing I want to do is install the regular mods for the template, and we go to edit mods again. This time we go to the mods tab, and I'm moving off screen here again to the mods that I've downloaded, and there are just 2 or 3 mods that I would install in this template that I always use. One of them is Raise Minimap. Again, all of these are optional. You can install whatever mods you want to for your template. Let's see what else. I like using the Extra Biomes mod, which adds a lot of cool biomes to Minecraft. And finally, Tree Capitator. That's the same thing as like the Timber mod. It allows you to chop trees really fast. So those are basically the things that I like to put in there. Sometimes I put 1 or 2 others in there, but for this tutorial, this is all I'm going to do. And then we want to close, and then we want to rerun this again to make sure that all of those mods are working. So you want to kind of take it slow. I happen to know that those 3 mods don't really cause any problems. They don't conflict with each other. So I go ahead and just install 3 of those together. So now we have 6 mods loaded. Go to the mods button here, and we can see that there's the mini map, Extra Biomes, and Tree Capitator. And if we want to verify that, because Extra Biomes changes the world, we will need to delete this world and create a new one. If I didn't delete the world, then it would still work, but the chunk that we were already in, the chunk is just a 16 by 16 block area. The chunk that we were already in would not get the Extra Biome installed. We would have to move to some new locations to see the Extra Biomes. So already I think we're in one of the Extra Biome areas. Yeah, this is called the Savannah. Let's turn on Fly and take a look real quick. So this is what the Savannah looks like. This looks like redwood hills, forest, or something like that. There's 2 or 3 different versions of that. Oh, temperate rainforest, excuse me. It's got the same kind of trees as some of the other biomes. River biome, temperate rainforest again, meadow. So some really cool biomes. So that pretty much proves that Extra Biomes is working. Of course, we could go down and test out. Let's install Tree Capitator. We can go into cheat mode and give ourselves an axe real quick. Need to go to cheat mode first, and then if we chop this tree, I think it'll work on these trees. Yeah, it rains wood, so that's working. And what else did we install? Oh, the mini map. And we can see in the upper right corner that the mini map's working. Okay, so looks like everything's okay. So we can move on.